Imagine this. You open your phone at night, see dozens of notifications, and laugh out loud at a meme a virtual friend sent you. You chat until the early hours about things no one else seems to understand. But then Saturday rolls around. Idea of hanging out with your real-life friends feels exhausting. Distant, almost like a chore. You think to yourself, it's just better to stay home in comfort. Does that sound familiar? If it does, you're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology behind why so many people prefer online friends over in-person ones. Why does this happen? Is it a healthy choice or is it a red flag? Stick with me until the end to uncover insights that might just change how you view your own human connections. We live in an era where social media connects over 5 billion people. It's no surprise that virtual friendships have become the norm for many. In fact, recent studies show that around 40% of adults feel more comfortable and authentic opening up online than they do in face-to-face conversations. But what truly drives this preference? The first psychological root is emotional protection. For people with moderate to high social anxiety, chronic shyness, or extreme intro, the online world is a true safe haven. Think about it in a real-life conversation. You have direct stares, body language, awkward silences, and voice tones that might betray your nervousness. All of that can trigger a deep fear of judgment or rejection. But in Yashachi, you control the pace. You can pause, delete, rewrite, and choose the perfect moment to reply. No one's facial expression is judging you in real time. This dramatically lowers the perceived risk, allowing people to reveal vulnerabilities, fears, and opinions that would stay locked away in the real world. Psychologists call this the online disinhibition effect. Our emotional barriers drop and our true self emerges. More is the second major force is radical convenience. Online friends don't have operating hours. They're there at 3 in the morning on bad days, on holidays, and across any time zone. For people living in small towns, working remotely, raising young kids, doing night shifts, or just dealing with an exhausting routine, the virtual world eliminates all those logistical barriers. There's no need to get dressed, catch a ride, deal with traffic, or plan anything. You just open the app. Plus, you can find niche communities for anything. Fans of a specific game, rare vinyl collectors, people dealing with mental health issues, or obscure hobbies. These communities create deep bonds based on shared interests, not physical proximity. Often, these conversations go much deeper than the typical small talk you might have at a bar or a barbecue, and we can't ignore the neurochemical reinforcement. Every notification, like quick reply or shared meme, releases a small hit of dopamine in your brain, the neurotransmitter of pleasure and reward. It's like getting constant micro hugs. Throughout the day, for many, this becomes an addictive cycle that partially replaces the need for physical touch and real presence. But here's the darker side, and psychology is very clear about this. Online friendships can create an illusion of deep intimacy, yet they lack essential elements of real-life relationships. Human touch, hugs, eye contact, empathetic voice tones, a person's scent, and even comfortable shared silence. A large Canadian study with thousands of participants found something striking. Doubling the number of your in-person friends boosts your subjective well-being. As much as a 50% increase in your annual income. The number of online friends, it had almost no positive correlation, and in some cases, it was even negative. Why? Because online people tend to show only the edited, filtered, idealized version of themselves. Perfect photos, thoughtful replies, no bad moments. This fuels toxic comparisons, making you think everyone else's life looks better. It fosters a dependence on external validation from likes and views, and paradoxically, can lead to a deeper sense of loneliness. Even while you're constantly connected, many who develop this preference come from painful, offline experiences, intense school bullying, repeated romantic rejections, toxic family environments, or childhood shyness that was reinforced over the years. For Generation Z and younger, millennials who grew up with smartphones in hand, online isn't a supplement, it's their primary social environment. They make friends organically, in multiplayer games on Discord, Reddit, and TikTok, without ever needing a casual meet, and there are situations where virtual connections are genuinely life-saving. People with reduced mobility, physical disabilities, severe anxiety disorders, or chronic health conditions often say online friends are their main and sometimes only source of emotional support. In those cases, digital isn't an escape. It's a bridge to avoid total isolation. The key to everything is balance. The online world can be amazing. It can build initial confidence, connect unlikely people, overcome early barriers, and even evolve into beautiful real-life friendships. But when it completely replaces the real world, real risks emerge. You can experience an atrophy of your social skills, making it harder to read nonverbal cues, You might feel increased anxiety in live interactions, chronic isolation, and even a long-term decline in your mental health. Many of these people have what is known as an avoidant attachment style. They prefer emotional distance to protect themselves from pain or excessive vulnerability. This isn't a flaw, it's a survival mechanism. But with self-awareness, gradual practice, and sometimes therapy, it's possible to expand your social repertoire and include closer, more embodied connections. So if you see yourself in this, pause for a moment and ask yourself honestly, are my online friendships complementing my social life, or are they consuming it? Here's a simple experiment to try. Pick a virtual friend you truly like and suggest a real meta coffee, a walk, or even just a video call with your cameras on, or try calling someone instead of just texting them. You might be surprised how much real touch, eye contact, and shared silence can nourish the soul in ways no pixel ever can. Human connections are incredible in all their forms, virtual, in person, and hybrid. The important thing is not letting one mode eclipse all the others. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me on this journey into the psychology of online friendships. If this video made you reflect on your own connections, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and drop a comment below. Do you lean more toward online, in person, or a balance of both? Your answer could help a lot of people who are going through the same thing. See you in the next video. Take care. Nurture your real friendships online or offline. And until next time.